right there.
He's just gonna say Groot the whole time.
Bachelor, before we get started, do you have anything you'd like to say to us?
I love you.
I couldn't hear that. A little louder.
I love you.
Very good. Let's bring our first 3 bachelorettes up. Bachelorette number 1, come on up. Bachelorette number 2. And bachelorette number 3. Very good. Luckily, I have been trained in the Grootian language, so hopefully I'll be able to interpret for... Ooh, you didn't hear that. Hopefully I'll be able to interpret for our bachelor. Bachelor, which bachelorette would you like to ask a question of first?
I am Groot.
Ah, bachelorette number 1. And what is the question you'd like to ask of bachelorette number 1?
I am Groot.
Yes, if you were a superhero, what would your superpower be and why? Oh yes, that's your microphone. Good.
Hello? Well, I don't know what it's like to be a superhero personally, but I assume I'd want the power to always know the truth. I think that would be a good idea because everybody lies, and it's better to know what's really going on, isn't it?
I think that is absolutely the truth. Bachelor, which bachelorette would you like to ask next?
I am Groot.
Ah, bachelorette number 3. What is your question for bachelorette number 3?
I am Groot.
Ah! What would your dream be, a dream job be, and why?
I guess my dream would be to rule the kingdom.
To rule the kingdom. What do you think about that, Bachelor?
I am Groot.
Yeah. And finally, your question for Bachelorette number 2.
I am Groot.
Ah! So, Bachelorette number 2, if the internet was down, how would you entertain me to make up for all the dancing cats I was missing?
I'd serve you alcohol drinks.
What do you think of that, Bachelor? Well, that's the end of our question round. I think it's time for our Bachelor to make a selection. And please indicate your choice by the number of times you say, I am Groot. Is it Bachelorette number 1, Bachelorette number 2, or Bachelorette number 3? I await your response.
I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot.
Bachelorette number 3! Come on up here and meet your lovely dates. Come on up, you've won. Come meet your dates. I believe it is a match made in heaven, and if the 2 of you want to get together, that's cool. Give a round of applause to our first round of contestants.
I know.
Okay, I think that was a match made in heaven. What do you guys think? Should we bring out our first bachelorette? Bachelorette, come on out here. have a seat. Before we bring our bachelors up, why don't you tell us what you're looking for in a man? A bad one? Hold on one second. There appears to be technical difficulties. Thank you, Bachelorette number 1. That was our lightning round with Groot. These next rounds, we're going to do it the proper way. I may have just been thrown up here not knowing what I'm doing. I don't know if that's obvious. So you're looking for a bad boy, is what you're saying? A really bad boy? All right, let's see if we can bring up some really, really bad boys. Come on up here, bachelors. Bachelor number 1. Bachelor number 1, tell me, what is your ideal woman?
One who can fight crime and be by my side.
Ooh, very good. Let's bring up bachelor number 2. Bachelor number 2, what is your favorite physical characteristic of a woman?
I wouldn't say physical characteristics are important.
Ooh, very good. Have a seat, bachelor number 3. Bachelor number 3, just for my own satisfaction, define sexy using 3 words, one of them being the word book.
Readable. Gorgeous book.
Ah, readable. Are you a readable, gorgeous book? Oh, very good. So, let us start with your first question, Bachelorette.
No.
Oh, there's 4? Oh, God, 4 this time. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I may have been thrown up here not knowing what I'm doing. Bachelor number 4, come on up here. Oh! Tell me, if you were a weapon, what type of weapon would you be towards your woman?
A structural weapon.
Have a seat. Let's see if we can get some chemistry going here. Tell me, Bachelorette, what is your first question, and for which bachelor would you like to start?
Bachelor number 2.
Okay, Bachelor number 2, this goes to you, but everybody will be answering this question.
If I was abducted by your arch nemesis, how would you save me?
If I was abducted by your arch nemesis, how would you save me?
I would make my way through their lair of swords or whatever they have and solve any difficult puzzles that stand in my way.
What do you think, audience? Which bachelor would you like to answer next? 1, 3, or 4?
4.
Ah, Bachelor 4.
Hello.
Sexy.
What was the question?
The question is, if she were captured by your arch nemesis, what would you do to save her?
I beat the crap out of them. What the hell? They stole you? I'm gonna beat them up!
Very good. Which bachelor is next?
3.
Bachelor number 3.
Well, first I would blow up Chantry, kill all Templars, save you.
And our final bachelor. If she were captured by your arch nemesis, how would you save her? Take your time.
I would bring a lot of explosives.
Give him a round of applause. Do you have another question for our bachelors? Let's hear it.
If you were a poppy flavor, what one would you be and why?
If you were a coffee flavor,
Poppy. Poppy.
Pocky. Oh, that makes more sense. Why don't we start on the end this time and just work our way back this way? Bachelor number 4, if you were a Pocky flavor, what flavor would you be and why?
That's easy. I beat the multi-pack. You get a bit of everything with me and a bit more.
Bachelor number 3.
I would be chilly, because I'm chilly.
Bachelor number 2.
Simple, plain milk chocolate.
Ah, simple plain milk chocolate. That's disappointing.
Sorry.
See if you can pull it out, Bachelor number 1.
I'd be nice strawberry.
Are you getting a feel yet? You think you know who you want yet? Don't know yet. Do you have another question? One more question. Let's see if we can solidify the electric chemistry between them with this last question.
What is your one anime guilty pleasure?
What is your one anime guilty pleasure? Let us start with Bachelor number 3. Only one.
Only one.
And you can't do Oron High School Host Club. Sorry. Okay, you can do that if you want to.
Thanks. Long legs and a long waist.
Long legs and a long waist is your anime guilty pleasure? I've never heard of that one, but it sounds hot. Bachelor number 2, what is your one anime guilty pleasure?
The brutal, beautiful final episode of Tokyo Ghoul.
Bachelor number 1, what is your anime guilty pleasure? Okay, we'll skip to Bachelor number 4 then. Bachelor number 4, do you have an anime guilty pleasure?
To follow the dream and become more awesome and stronger with your friends and family every single day. Achieve your dreams.
Are they answering your question properly?
I don't think so.
No, what's the question you want to answer? Which anime? Let's try this again. Pick an anime, fellas. I know my American accent is very confusing. Let's start with you, Bachelor number 1. What is your... Name an anime title that is your anime guilty pleasure.
My wife's a mermaid.
I'm not sure if he just confessed something or that's an actual title. How about you, Bachelor number 2?
Detective Conan.
Ooh, Detective Conan. By the way, I played about 7 different killers on Detective Conan, so that people used to say, if it's Chuck Huber's voice, he's probably the killer. Bachelor number 3.
Soul Eater.
Soul Eater! Wait, what's guilty about that? Bachelor number 4.
Bible Black.
One Piece.
Let's give our bachelors a round of applause for their answers. Bachelorette, are you ready to make your selection?
Yes.
Tell us which bachelor you choose, and we'll bring out the other 3 first to meet you.
Number 3.
You choose number 3? No, stay sitting, but before we bring number 3 out, let's introduce you to bachelor number 4, who you didn't select. And bachelor number 2. Go see what you're missing out on. Okay, bachelor number 1, I don't want any bloodshed. Come meet your bachelorette, almost. And now to meet your bachelor, come on up here. Is it a love connection? So kawaii. Give another round of applause. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I may have been thrown up here not knowing what I'm doing. Let's bring out our next bachelor. Right? Right. Hold on one second, I'm a little confused. She just told me, pretend you don't know anything that's going on. Done. Bachelor, tell me your favorite soda.
I'm quite partial to Diet Coke myself.
Diet Coke? Yeah! Okay, let's bring out our bachelorettes. Bachelorette number 1. Bachelorette number 1. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Ooh, sunset. Daring. Let's bring out Bachelorette number 2. Bachelorette number 2. What is your favorite color?
Purple.
No, blue. No, yellow. Ah! Bachelorette number 3. Describe yourself as a food.
Strawberries.
Ooh. And Bachelorette number 4. Bachelorette number 4. Let's just leave it at that. Damn! Let's see, let's get to some questions. Damn! Okay, Bachelor, give us your first question.
I've been working really hard on my latest cosplay, and I'm very excited to show you the finished product and see what you think of it. You know what I mean? When I do, you immediately think it looks crap. What do you say to me?
Ooh. Let's start with Bachelorette number 1.
I would be honest and tell you if you wanted to go out in public looking like crap, you could. But I would also help you make a better cosplay.
What do you think about that, Bachelor?
Good answer.
Good answer. Bachelorette number 2.
Well, it takes time and effort to make a good cosplay, and if you put time and effort into it, I'm sure it wouldn't look as bad as crap, but I'd help you repair the bits that look bad and make it look a lot better, so you can go out.
Bachelorette number 3.
We can strip it off and start from scratch again.
Bam! What do you think about that?
That was more the answer I was looking for.
Yeah. Bachelorette number 4.
Well, will you wear that to bed, baby?
Getting a little hot in here. Very good. What do you think of that, Bachelor?
Another very, very good answer.
Let's go on to your second question.
My next one is, what songs best sums you up and why? For me, I think my song is Fancy because I'm so fancy, you already know. I'm in the fast lane from LA to Tokyo.
Let's start with Bachelorette number 1.
I would be a mix of songs. I would be Bohemian Rhapsody because I'm a bit all over the place, but everyone seems to like me. I guess, actually that's probably it.
Bachelorette number 2.
I'd probably be Pitbull. Pitbull, I wanna, because if you sound as good as, if you look as good as you sound, trust me, I wanna.
Oh. Bachelorette number 3.
Well, my favourite song is by Bad Touch, You and Me, Baby Me, We're Nothing But Mammals. So let's do it like how we do it all night. Thank you.
And Bachelorette number 4.
Well, I really love, I'm a huge Aerosmith fan. So I gotta say, it's Dude Look Like a Lady? Because you can do me like a lady.
Yeah, what do you think, Bachelor?
All very good songs.
Alright. Me personally, I'm row, row, row your boat. I have no idea what that means. Let's go on to your final question there, Bachelor.
If I were a Pokemon, I'd be Pikachu because I'm shockingly beautiful. If you were a Pokemon, what would you be and why?
Bachelorette number 1.
I would be an Eevee. That way I could be whatever you want me to be. I could be an electrifying blonde, or hot fiery redhead, a mysterious black-haired, or if you wanted, I could say a cute and cuddly brunette.
Yeah. Bachelorette number 2.
Excuse me if I get the name wrong, but I'd be Magneto because I'm attracted to you like a magnet.
Bachelorette number 3.
I would be a Charizard so we can fire up the bedroom.
Oh boy, you've got a lot of good choices. Bachelorette number 4.
I'd probably be a love disc, because I love blood.
It's a moment of truth, unless you got a wild card question you want to throw out. No? All right. This is Ireland. You don't want to go against the crowd.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure what the crowd is going with. Yeah, I'll pick number 4.
Before you meet your lovely bachelorette, let us please meet Bachelorette number 1. Give her a round of applause. And Bachelorette number 2. Bachelorette number 3. Tell us, when you think of your ideal woman, I want you to think of this. Bachelorette number 4. Just flashed you all some butt cheek, didn't she? Let's give all our contestants and bachelors another round of applause. That's it, guys. Thank you very much. Next is the Yule Ball. And if anyone wants to date me, you can, because I have a girlfriend. Thanks, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. Batman, I'll see you at my hotel.